Jaylon Smith, after the Dallas Cowboys spent the last couple days trying to trade him in the NFL, finding no takers, has been released by the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco, home of the Cowboys, where Jaylon Smith has been a wild success story in his NFL career in so many ways, largely because coming out of Notre Dame after the absolutely devastating nerve-related leg injury, some people, medical people, thought he'd never walk again. Instead, a medical and spiritual miracle allowed Jaylon Smith to return back to football as the Cowboys' high second-round pick, the 34th overall pick. Cowboys felt like they had inside information on Jaylon's physical ability, and then there was something, too, about his emotional and spiritual ability. And there is still something about his emotional and intellectual and spiritual ability. But is he the same player that he was maybe meant to be before the injury? That probably never happened. Has he been the same player in the last year and a half that he once was? Maybe not the case either, talking about earlier in his NFL career. Last year, he played more than 90% of the Cowboys' snaps. Maybe they asked too much of him. This year, being phased out to some degree with the top rookie, Micah Parsons, the star of the draft and one of the stars of this team now, and then Jabril Cox, also a linebacker drafted by the Cowboys. So the phase out of Jaylon Smith. The Cowboys may be in a position where they have to eat more than $7 million of money still owed Jaylon for this year, although there is, we believe, offset language in the contract if he ends up with another club, which seems quite possible that some of that money can be offset. The Cowboys, sources told me at the draft, talked to Miami and other teams about trading Jaylon Smith at that time. The idea being that maybe the Cowboys could get their hands on the Dolphins' 6th overall pick in the draft. That didn't work out. Jaylon stayed. Cowboys didn't draft a cornerback. They instead drafted Micah Parsons. They got Kelvin Joseph later in the draft, and then, of course, rely heavily on a second-round pick from a year before now, Trayvon Diggs. Diggs is now a star on this defense. Micah is now a star on this defense, and Jaylon Smith is now no longer part of this defense. It is conceivable, by the way, and we will be talking to the principals tonight, that Jaylon Smith saw the writing on the wall inside the building and that he is not at all distressed by his Dallas departure. We'll keep you posted on that angle throughout the night and day. In Frisco, home of the Dallas Cowboys, Fish out.